Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I want to give my message out for out there what is going on in internet or social media stuff, and it's about, excuse me, it's about that African American, Black American, and all this stuff and all these things. I want to say, yeah, first of all, we black, we black, yes, and secondly, I think like the job what Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther King, Kwame Nkrumah, Patrice Lumumba, all the great black leaders done for us, we are spoiling it right now because we are doing conflict like that. I myself was involved in some conflict here in Germany with an African American, German woman, Arabs, including myself. I'm a Ghanaian. Yeah, it was horrible. But I'll come back later on this topic. The thing is like black people in America, they don't got special land where they can, even after the slavery, they can say, we are Americans, we are from Cincinnati, we are from Atlanta, Georgia. Like most of you people come from the South, true, you know. We in Africa, because of we are so deep of the origin of where are you from. Even here in Africa, in Africa it's like that. I'm a Ghanaian, but I'm Ashanti from the Akan family, and you have to know where you coming from, where where your village is coming from. That make the people recognize you as a Ghanaian. They ask you, where you from? You say Ghana. Where you from Ghana? You say, oh, maybe you say Kumasi. Then they say, no, Kumasi is a city. It's not the place where everybody are in Kumasi. Yeah? Then you have to say where your village, where your mother, where your, but for us, Akan, it's every time where your mother is coming from. There you belongs to. You see, I won't try. I try to give my African Americans or Black Americans some view of things so they can understand. Like then I say I'm from Kumasi. Then after that, they ask me where are you? Where are you? I say I'm Asante. Then Asante, where from that region? I mean, then I have to say Dinyase, Bekwai Dinyase. That is my deep village. So there I belong to there. They recognize you as a Ghanaian. For you people, we know, we Ghanaians or we Africans, we are going to school and everything. We know that you people are coming from Africa, from the west coast of Africa, most of you people. Then going to the south a little bit, to the southwest. So we know. And when it's coming to trouble like that, the African man tell the American African, where is your origin from? Where origin from? Because when you look to the white peoples there, they're also Americans, but their background, they know their background from Irish, Germany, Netherlands, Italy, all they are mixed up, and they are Americans, but they are Italo-Americans, Dutch Americans, they're all there. They know where they are coming from. Originality. Because America belongs to the Red Indies. As I know, and everybody know in this world. I think in that way you are traumatized. This is not a question for today, because Muhammad Ali was even say, yeah, we need a land. Black people need a land in America, you know, to fight, because all the blood and all the sweat what you are sweating for, you have the right to belong to a land. But in that one, it's a long case and long story, and I don't think so. They will give you a land. You have to fight for it. And this conversation has become to when, you know, it's coming deep like that, because you're even blacks, when black Americans, when it's come conversation with the white peoples, they know that you are generated all coming from the South, where Atlanta, Mississippi, Tennessee, all this stuff, because there was the place where they took you for slavery and, you know, the work, as the way I know. So when you people say you go home in America, your home origin is from Atlanta for the minute. But before Atlanta, where? You know, this is always. So black man always, African man always don't want to lose the identity, you know? Igbo man will say, I'm from Igbo land, this Igbo this state. Gaman will tell you, I'm from, how to call it, that their place. Northerner in Ghana will tell you, I'm from Boroga. You know, Fantiman will tell you, I'm from Amilimina, this place. They already know, even in the continent themselves. I think this is everywhere in Africa. That's why we have the tribes. We have the Zulus in Kenya, yeah, in South Africa. We have the Bantus there in Congo. We have the Hausas there in Nigeria. We have, you know, the Berbers in the North Africans. You know, many tribes, and the tribes have place where they are from. So, what I can say to this topic, it's like that. We are destroying what our great leaders are done for us, because there was fighting for unity. There was, and it's became like that. They know the origin is from Africa, because as long as you are a black man, you are African. And black, I mean this color, black. Yeah, man. This color, black. Yeah, as long you are black, with this nose, this lips, you know, this kind of faces, you know, yes, you're African. I live here in Germany since 1990. Yeah, I speak my language. I have kids there. They're born here. They have the German citizen. Everything. I speak perfect in language, with even the Hamburg accent. But by the end, I'm African, I'm a black man. And my kids, even they have a German pass, they are black man. And they will tell them in the school, where is your origin from? This is what the Europeans are always doing. As long as they see your color, no matter perfect you are speaking and whatever. Here in Germany, we have kids, they speak perfectly. You can see how in our national teams, we have black people. You can see the people in France. As long as things goes on, they are friends. But when it's getting too bad, they are Africans. So Americans, don't be rash on things, or don't believe like we are against you, all of us against you. Normally, you come to you Americans, you have your culture, you have everything, what you are bringing to any country. But we Africans, we see you first as black, then we see you as a Yankee. Bro, there's nothing about it. There's nothing about it. There's no hatred. Don't start to hit the thing and the white man will start to laugh at us. Let's look at nice conversation. Let's talk each other without hate, you know, because this is, I think, like, this is the time to be unite and understand each other and move on with love and harmony. Yes, this is what I can say to all my black people in America, African people in America, Jamaicans, Haitians, you know, Barbados, all your people, all my Caribbean, St. Kitty, Guyana, all my brothers there. I'm a Ghanaian. Ghanaian have a full of history, and we belong to your history too. We belong to your history. You belong to our history. We belong to your history too, because Ghana, it was not created by yesterday or 20 years before. It's long time thing. The slavery is about 500 years ago. The white man come to our country and take you people to go there and walk there. We have here, let's look about the Second War, when the Russians fight a win over Germany. There was Germany peoples there in Russia. The Russians captured there. See, you have to work for us in Russia. The Germans was working there for long time. But now they're coming back. They will get straight up German passport and they have the German name. But they don't even speak the German language. They start to learn. And then I would understand. But they have the name, German name, back. Because the war was there, they was living there. And they're born there, but still they got the German name. Even your president, Donald Trump, is a German from origin. And you can ask every white people there in America, they know where they are real coming from or where their parents from. Even now they say they're Americans, but you, as people you go to school, you can hear about the family name, where he's coming from. If it's McEvester, it's Scottish. If it's Giuliani, it's Italiani. Mike Giuliani is Italy. But it's American. He's living in the Harlem. Maybe he never traveled to Italy, but we know that he's Italian. Living in little Italy. The same you can see to the Irishman. But when it's coming to you black people, you just say you are American. This is not attack against you, you know. But they take you from somewhere to come in there. Because as I say, America belongs to the Red Indies. Yes. They are the original American. Yeah, man. All of them is from Spanish, Italy, Norway, Germany, Irish, whatever. Then it's coming to you African Americans. And you have also your original place, where it is Ghana, Gambia, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Senegal, Congo, Cameroon, you know, all these coast places where you're coming from. But it's history. And as I say already, these legends, they'll fight for us. Kwame Nkrumah, Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, all them that was fighting for a black identity, you know. That's why we are loving our Jamaican people. They look up to Jah, Rastafari, Selassie, you know, and they know. But when it's come to the African Americans, you are traumatized more. And this is not history talk. This is a talk what I want to talk on. As I tell you my story, when I come to the end, I was in a train station. Reeperbahn, call it here Hamburg Reeperbahn, and we want to enter. It was after the club, after party, so the train station was full with people. So we all want to try to get to enter. So I was standing back behind from a German girl. So people are pushing me back, and I was going front, and I covered my chest into this German girl, you know. So this German girl was looking at me strange and like, yo, what they're doing? Like, yo, I want to, you know, to do something with her or something, talk to her or something. And I say, hey, sorry. It was not it was not extra because I explained him, I explained the girl why it become like that. So we enter the train. Then I want to sit down because one Turkish boy was stand up for me. He said that, come on, let me sit down. I was sit down, and this girl was already sit there. Then he take the Turkish guy shirt, take him down to say, I don't want to sit with this nigger or black man, something like that. Then the African American was shouting at her, you know, abusing that girl, say fucked up and all this stuff. Say why you are why the black man want to sit and you say no and this and this and that and that. I think she was also a little bit drunk, but it's okay, you know. And she touting, and I was like making like this, yes, correct, you know, because it was very stupid from that German girl to behave like that. And then shouting and shouting and shouting. He was shouting at that girl a lot. And then he stand up on front of that guy and, you know, speak it loud. And this guy is maybe like 25, 26, or maybe, I would think like maybe lower. Shouting, this guy was becoming, you know, scared and very, very scared because yeah, one African American tall guy and shouting on her. And I was taking to my brother and say, hey, bro, take cool, man. Take cool because it's still a woman, you know. It's okay. Thank you for that. Then this guy say, fucking shut up, stupid fucking African bimbo, all this stuff, you know, his own slangs. And I say, hey, come on, man. It's a lady. We are here in Germany. And, you know, if we talk shout loud at that woman, yeah, they will come after us because they already think we are, when we get angry, we are like gorilla. So calm down and let's change the movement, you know. This guy didn't listen to me, shouting at me and tell me that I'm African bimbo and all this stuff, and he's from Chicago, Illinois, and there in America they don't give a damn for the white folks like this and that and this and that. And I'm told him, hey man, now I'm African, and you are different, right? We was not talking about even racism to stuff now because we was first of all together, you know, because he was fighting the African American was fighting for me, and then I still didn't come down. The American didn't come down and talk shit and talk this and this and this, and I would say like, hey yo, you are say American from where? You say Illinois, but Illinois does not belongs to black people. He said, fuck it, I'm from Chicago, Illinois. We don't give a fuck. Like, you know, you European niggas doing this and that, and you are so fucking pussy and that. In America, it can't happen like that. And you know, and I'm saying, okay, no problem. You say you're American, but where's your origin from? I'm American, I'm American. And then I'm saying, I was bad in that moment. I would say, you are a slave, you know? Because you say, you know, it's bad. You know, I regret what I was saying, you know. But this guy was fucked me up. It was racism and fucked me up, like African bimbo and all this stuff. And I was sure I'm a Pan-African, but as a Pan-African, I don't need to talk like that. As I say, big shout out to all my people, all my black people, and we need to calm down and talk cool to each other and get resource. I like Omar to talk about that issue, what is going on, you know, because Omar is a wise man, and I like to hear his advice about all this stuff, and he need to come in. Franklin need to come in to make some peace in that case, you know, all the black leaders in America, all the heads in Africa for Pan-Africanism. We have to come together and find a nice solution about it so that it didn't get more violence and, you know, all this stuff. I thank you. I hope you people was understanding me or my 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 message, what I was trying to tell you people. Yeah, because by the end we are one and we don't need to fight each other. Thank you. Peace. One Africa. I love.